Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and gives this video a thumbs up. America's Got Talent is coming to an end, and many say it's fake. Yikes. In terms of viewer opinion, the show does not appear to be performing particularly well. This is something that folks cannot go over. However, there has been a lot of controversy around the show and its future. However, many individuals have stopped watching since they no longer enjoy it. There is a lot to unfurl and discover. Continue watching to learn more about this predicament. America's Got Talent has been around for many years. They are judging performances from a variety of acts. They either let them through or send them packing. However, the winner will receive a show in Las Vegas, Nevada, as well as some money. Regardless of whether they win or not, it allows the performers to get their names out there and, maybe, make it famous one day. Howie Mandel and Simon Cowell are well known for their judging roles on the show, having been around for the longest. The latest season just began. However, it does not exaggerate anyone's actions or judgments. The show's future does not appear to be looking good right now. AGT has always been a mainstay in our household, but it has grown so horrible that we are about to stop watching in the middle of the season. It's not just the fake-produced aha moments, almost all of these acts are simply horrible. Perhaps it has merely run its course. So far, this season has been quite poor. Except for perhaps one act, nothing has truly blown me away like previous seasons. I feel that it may have run its course, especially given the opinions this season. I believe it has obviously run its course. Have to agree. This show's production is so artificial and baked, from the bullshit audience shots to the fake overdubbed cheering, to the blatantly pre-planned special impromptu moments, to the overly hackneyed bad acts. The show may be coming to an end. It appears that viewers no longer love the show. Many people stop watching midway through the season. However, many people believe it is a hoax and are tired of the acts. Nothing this season has really pleased fans. They believe, however, that the show has passed its time and that production should end before it takes a dive. What are your thoughts on this situation? Do you think the show is done? Comment below. We'd love to hear your comments on the situation. For nearly 2 decades, America's Got Talent stood as a gleaming beacon of televised talent competitions. With its flashing lights, roaring audience, and trademark buzzers, it was once the pinnacle of discovery for singers, dancers, magicians, and daredevils. At its height, the show drew in millions every week, offering everyday Americans the chance to transform their lives overnight. Some acts walked off the stage as legends in their own right, while others faded into obscurity. But regardless of the outcome, the journey was always thrilling, until now. In recent years, however, something shifted. Once a beloved family staple, AGT began to feel, to many, like a shell of its former self. Critics whispered about waning originality, while longtime fans shouted across forums and social media platforms that the magic had vanished. What had once felt authentic, spontaneous, and heartfelt now seemed manufactured, an illusion held together by editing tricks, crowd sound overdubs, and forced sentimentality. With the newest season barely halfway through, the whispers have turned into a roar. America's Got Talent has lost its spark. And worse, many now believe it's fake. It's just not real anymore, wrote a fan in a viral Reddit post. You can see the editing seams. You can hear the dubbed-in cheering. The judges feel like they're reading from a script. It's not about talent. It's about television. That post alone garnered over 10,000 upvotes and hundreds of comments echoing the same sentiment. Words like rigged, scripted, and overproduced became common descriptors. Even some past contestants began speaking out, lending weight to long-held fan suspicions. One former semi-finalist, who asked to remain anonymous, told TV Insider, "We were told to act surprised even though we had been rehearsing the same moment all day. They filmed multiple takes of us reacting, and then they picked the one they thought fit best. It was all choreographed, even our supposed shock." These accusations, of course, aren't new in reality television. But for a show that built its brand on authenticity and grassroots discovery, the impact has been profound. The recent season premiere, which should have drawn millions in viewership, floundered, delivering the lowest ratings in franchise history. "AGT used to be must-watch TV," said entertainment analyst Glenn Merrick. "Now, it's background noise. Viewers have seen too much. They can smell the inauthenticity." And then came the Vegas controversy. Each season, the grand prize includes a headlining show in Las Vegas. For many winners, it was the launching pad of a legitimate career, think of Terry Fator or Shin Lim. But recent winners have failed to sell tickets or sustain an audience beyond the initial curiosity phase. The illusion that AGT was creating household names began to falter. "It's a curse now," said one former winner's manager. "You win AGT and you get 15 minutes of fame, that's it. And the production team doesn't care what happens to you afterward. They move on to the next season." The show's integrity took another hit when rumors emerged that some auditions weren't actually open calls, but pre-selected acts scouted from agencies and YouTube. One fan uncovered that a supposed street performer had already appeared in multiple international versions of Got Talent under different names, a revelation that spread quickly online and sparked outrage. "It's deception," another user tweeted. "They tell us these are random people with dreams, but they're actors, stage performers, or already successful professionals in disguise." Even the judges, once a beloved aspect of the show, have come under scrutiny. While Howie Mandel and Simon Cowell have been long-standing fixtures, viewers argue their feedback feels recycled, emotionless, and sometimes completely disconnected from the act they're judging. "I watched a girl sing an original song, and Simon's first comment was, 'That was the best cover I've ever heard.' It was her own song," wrote one angry fan. Are they even watching these acts? AGT's attempt to address these concerns was clumsy at best. Producers released a short behind-the-scenes documentary showing the judging process, the backstage nerves, and the supposed spontaneity of performances. But even that backfired, with viewers dissecting the footage and pointing out heavily edited cuts, repeated audience shots, and one startling continuity error, a judge's outfit inexplicably changing mid-segment. "It's insulting," said longtime viewer Rebecca Ayers. "They think we're stupid. They think we won't notice." The comment sections of AGT's social media pages have turned toxic. Once filled with praise and excitement, they now teem with criticism and demands for the show to end with dignity. One viral post read simply, "Don't ruin your legacy. Just stop. Thanks for watching. If you likes this video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and do not miss any update.